I want to share with you a simple trick, tip, advice, whatever you call it, that can help you to go over your slump in mood. If you're feeling a bit down, if you feel like you have a bit of an imposter syndrome, if you feel like you can't cope, any of these things that can kind of derail you, whether it's in your business, your career, your personal life, I just want to share this one thing with you that could make a big difference, and it's so simple. And it's what I call the awesome log. I know, it's like awesome, but it's very simple, and you don't have to call it that. You can call it whatever you want. Basically what it is that you find a platform online, it could be Evernote, it could be a Word document, it could be anything like that, where you have access to it, where you can add things to it on the go, or you can even see it on your computer. Basically, this is where you can add anything amazing, awesome, little things, big things that has happened in your life. And this is the one for me where I start adding things, anything from a screenshot of a tweet I had about someone, or someone talked about me in a very positive way, maybe a screenshot of an email where someone has commented how well I've done, or a client is very happy. It could be little things like a photograph of where you have done something amazing at an event, or maybe you spoke at an event where there's a photograph of you and you've made it there to that stage. It could be anything at all, anything that you think is a big deal, and it's not always going to be a big, humongous, massive deal. It could be a small win. It could be as simple as receiving a nice tweet. It doesn't have to be something that could be mind-blowing, life-changing things. It could be the little things you have in your life as well. And what I do is I take a screenshot of everything like that, or if a screenshot is not possible, I write out one sentence. That's another thing you could do. Or maybe even just upload an image in that place, and that is where you start to accumulate all the good stuff that's been happening to you in your life, in your business, in your career, anything like that. I do that on Evernote, and I have a special note there, a special place which I call the awesome log, where I add all these things. And over time I have created a huge resources, and I'm so thankful I did that, because we all have those moments where we feel a bit down and angry or frustrated. You feel like you have no motivation at all. You're doubting yourself, you're doubting your skills, you feel a bit vulnerable. I have these all the time. But what I do, one of the things that I do in terms of getting over it, as well as making sure you are looking after yourself mentally and physically, is that I build up this awesome log. And this has allowed me to say, you know what, I don't feel good right now. I don't think I am the right person for this job. Am I really a good person to be able to help that person? Whatever it is. All I have to do is just access that Evernote that I've got, that note, that folder, whatever you call it, and I just go over it. I just have a quick scroll, look over the things, and almost instantly I feel better. It sounds so simple, doesn't it? It just doesn't make sense that something so simple as taking screenshots or uploading images or writing out sentences makes a difference to that. But it really does. It's just amazing how these little things work, because you tend to forget what you've done in the past. You had your moment of like, yes, I've done this. I'm so happy that this works for me. But then it kind of just disappears in the background, and you don't really make an effort to store it. And this could be as well if you have received a card or thank you card or anything like that. You don't have to throw it away. You can take a picture of it and upload it. Literally anything like that. It's small things, and if you think about it, it's like a compound effect. It just adds on top of each other all the time. And that's not something that you should take for granted. You should appreciate that all these small things are there for a reason. All these little wins that you've had, the nice comments that you've had, are there for a reason. So store it, record it, look at it regularly. You'll appreciate it in the long term. I promise you, you will absolutely love it if you do that. So what I want you to do is to first think of where you're going to do this. Is it Evernote? Is it a note on your phone? Is it your particular gallery album on your phone? It could be any of these. But you want to make sure that it's easy to access it, and it's easy to upload messages and notes and images, stuff like that. Find out what is that for you. For me, it's Evernote. It's just so simple. I access it everywhere with my phone or my computer. So simple. Once you have your choice of platform, just start adding everything that you can remember and just upload it there. And this is where you're gonna find it really, really beneficial to look at it over a long period of time, and you're gonna say, you know what, I forgot about this. That made me feel so awesome. I am good at this job. I am having a good day. I do have good things in my life. I just need that little reminder to say, oh yes, that was a good moment in my life, and I'm glad I saw that. And I should credit this idea to Brian Fanzo and his podcast, Social Fans. And this is where he called it himself screenshot awesomeness. And basically it's just taking screenshot of different things that are awesome to him and his team, and just for that same reason it reminds you of all the amazing stuff that happened, and you can look back at it again and again and again. And he recorded that on his podcast episode. I will link to that in the description down below so you can listen to it in how he does it. But it was his idea. Even when I saw him speak at a conference here in Edinburgh, I told him that it is one of the most important episodes I've listened to in my life. And you know, it's nice that he actually got blown away by that. And I told him I've taken the action and I've made it my own in my own style. I renamed it how I like it, and it's become such an important part of my life. It just really, really is important. So I have to credit to Brian Fanzo for that very simple but powerful idea. So I want you to do the same thing. If you have that, great. Let me know what you call it in a comment down below. I'd love to know what your kind of version of my awesome log is. But if you haven't done that, what's stopping you? Let me know in a comment as well. I would love to know what you think about this method, and I urge you to try it. It's so simple. It doesn't take that long to do it, and you will thank yourself in the long run. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful, and I will definitely be able to come back and speak to you again next time. Take care.